Gentlemen, what is up? Happy Monday is almost over. This is number 2271. Our manual tags are out. Full house, 16 spot, 16-man break. No trades that I saw, so we're going to get right to it, guys. I don't think we need to go over anything. This will be my last rip until I get back from Nicaragua. Headed to Nicaragua early Wednesday to hopefully have a week of really good waves, some really good surfing, and I'll be coming back to business as usual. Yes, sir. And DC will also be on vacation about the same time. I was trying to send him some football and stuff. He's like, "Whoa, you forgot." So he'll be on a cruise with his family, but we'll be back at it shortly. But for now, let's pull this list up. Looks like we are rocking. I don't see anything upside down. I see some comments. DC, good evening. So we're going to get right to it, guys. We have got 124 Optic Cello box. We're going to work our way towards that and start with our 24 Select Blasters. This will be, we've done a ton of these Select Blasters. They can go either which way, right? Optic Cellos, that'll be our third one. No DTs yet, but both of them have had like at least one or two cool cards in them, I feel like. So hopefully we can make that other thing happen tonight. Good luck, guys. Here we go. Box numero uno. We've got CeeDee Lamb. Brock Bowers going out to the Raiders. Throw him in the protection pile. Dak Prescott and Patty Mahomes. That's not a bad start at all. Going out to the Kansas City Chiefs. That's going to be my friend Mr. Mark Yee, I do believe. He's been snagging those up. I appreciate it, Mark. Cody, Jamie, all the Chiefs guys probably don't. But you're on the board first. First box, first pack. Patty Mahomes. This is on the green and yellow shimmer prism. Moving along to pack two. Joe Alt, Rashad White. Who is this? Talanoa Hufanga and Jaden Daniels on the certified insert going out to the Commanders. Forgot who got them, but I saw the Broncos and Commanders ended up right next door in the random. Commanders are Mr. Yee. Look at that. To go along with your Patty Mahomes, we got you a Jaden Daniels certified base. And it looks like Mr. Courtney right next door to you got the Broncos. Pack three. Bo Nix. There you go, Mr. Courtney. We kind of spoke that into existence, right? Little appetizer for you. Bucky Irving, Ivan Pace, and Kevon Thibodeau. This is what, second year for him? I think he was 23, maybe. Some football cards tell us stuff. Not too much. Remember when you used to get a little stat sheet on them? Breakthrough campaign in 23, maybe 22. I don't know. I can't remember that. But Thibodeau is going to the Giants. Not the Giant that Noah was looking for. But you're taking the top loader, my friend. Let's get Mr. Nix protected. Check out the next pack. There you go, Chris. Not a terrible blaster so far. We got two prisms, or is that a... Maybe just stuffed it in the back. It's Joe Anderson, Kamari Lassiter, Ricky Pearsall, go Gators, and Rico Dowdle going to the boys. That's Mr. Courtney as well. Talk about the Bears. We never hit Bears, Jackie. It never happens. And it won't happen tonight. There's a Jetta. Mr. Jefferson, Will Anderson, George Kittle, and C.J. Stroud. Going to the Texans. Did Mr. Ralph snag him? The mayor usually gets him. He did not. That went to my fellow Jag and Arm Jordan on the random side of the ball. There you go, Mr. Kaczynski. C.J. Stroud on the Concourse Silver Hollow die cut. Last pack of box number one. Good luck, gentlemen. We have got a Lambjack, Cameron Jordan, Josh Jacobs, and a purple DeMarcus Ware. It's going to be numbered, I think, to 499, 360, excuse me. A little bit better. PC action for Mr. Chris Courtney. I think he got the boys, right? He did. Made it easy on me. No fair weather in the breaks. I love it. I can't take the Jags this year and say that, but it's always true. And look, the random rewarded you, Chris. Got in early, too. I think there was some decent teams left. All right, box number 2, guys. Lambjack again. Howie Long, Minka Fitzpatrick, and Josh Allen. Turbocharged. All base. Kyle Pitts. Another Gator there. Buda Baker, Justin Herbert, and Darnell Savage Jr. Definitely not the Jag we're looking for. T-Law, Talise Fuaga. Is that another Bowers? It is Brock Bowers. Time it's on the numbers insert. And Chris Jones. El Capitan. Going right back to Mr. Yee and the Chiefs. Also, just like the Mahomes, on the green and yellow shimmer. There you go, Mark. Taking another one. 3 packs left to select. Another die cut, it appears. CeeDee Lamb, Malik Washington, Marvin Harrison Jr., and a T-Law die cut. Started talking about the Jags. Look what happened. Jordan didn't get him, though. I think Zach got him. It is Mr. Zach Rhodes. You were on the board, sir. House party tuckaway drive. Yeah, his little last wishes. I got cameras all over this MFer. Is that a white? I can't tell. I think it's a white. I'm going to pull one more to the front. I think they've got now a retail and a hobby white. I want to say the white is either not super low like usual when you pull it out of retail now and select, or it's not numbered at all. But I think that is one. Hopefully it's somebody cool as hell either way. We're going to find out together about the number situation. Vaughn Bell going out to the Bengals. Joe Alt, Najee Harris, and give me a good one. It is Dak Prescott. Kind of a color match, right? It is numbered. It's to 199. I feel like the hobby is like to 35 or something. There you go, Chris. Don't know how you feel about the guy, but it is PC, and it's a nice looking card with the white, and they got Dak in the white uni. 42 out of 199 Premier. Dak Prescott white. One more pack of select. Good luck, guys. He does have a girlfriend, or whatever you want to call her right now. And my dad will be showing up in the evenings to stay the night with him. Daniel Carlson. But you know, where there's a will, there's a way. Hasn't stopped me having parents in the house before. Blake Corum, and the last card of select is George Rousseau going out to the Bills. Kind of worked our way down, although we did get the white out of the last box. So let's see if we can't do a little bit better with the Optic, guys. 24 Cello box. Talked about it with the first one we ripped. I stayed away from these for a little bit because I did not think had a chance of going to town. It's not just downtown anymore. We got uptowns now too. But I learned that they are in fact possible with these, so I probably bought a stack of boxes. Here's number 3 of 4. Let's see if we can make it happen right now. All right, first up, guys, we got Malachi Corley, Juju. Mixed up my piles there for a second. Hawkinson, Ramsey, Mostert, Cup, T-Law, Jerome Ford, Zay Jones, Patrick Surtain, James Cook. I like the color on that. Give me a JJ. It is a Will Richard. Next time I see purple, I'm asking for Will Richard. We'll see what happens. It's going to the Vikes, though. Minnesota Vikings. Is that Mike G? It is Mike G. Or my dad just falls asleep, DC. That fixes the problem altogether. But Mandy will be here too. You know, Mandy works Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So we still got some other eyes. And we have cameras all over the place. So hopefully things don't get too out of control. There's Devin Leary. Baltimore Ravens. Doesn't look like, almost looks like a Jaguars helmet. That's kind of funny. Derwin James, Herbie, Zamir White, Jonathan Allen, Brian Robinson Jr., Joe Mixon, Gardner Minshew, Javonte Williams, Mark Andrews, Luke Musgrave, and Chase McClellan on the silver going to the Falcons. Atlanta Falcons could not have made it to mini, right? Or I'm sorry, to random. They did not. That's John at the top. John, probably also not the Falcon you're looking for. We're starting to pull some of the teams at least. Pack number 3. Starting us off with Jermaine Burton, Tony Pollard, Cade Otton, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Fred Warner, Brock Purdy, Deontay Johnson, Zaire Franklin, Nick Chubb, Michael Wilson, Zach Allen, and Joe Milton. Okay, warming up a little bit. In his old uniform, going out to the New England Patriots. It's on the green Velocity or Laser, whatever the hell the kids are calling it these days. New England Patriots. I think Dan snagged him. He did spot 4, Mr. Dan Donahue. You were in my other group waiting. Did I go wrong? Did I go live in the wrong group? Yeah, tell me these things sooner, Chris. Figure it out. Official copy on YouTube. All right, next up, Bo Nix on the rated rookie. Looks pretty clean, too, to the naked eye. Maybe a little left to right on the centering. Nice one for the Broncos, though. That's going out to Mr. Courtney. Najee Harris, A.J. Brown, Alan Lazard, Kevon Thibodeau, Danny Dimes, Josh Allen, Mike G, Chris Jones, Jared Stidham, Zay Flowers, and Brendan Rice. Wrong Charger. Bolts are going to be Carl, though. So you got a top loader, Carl. So only one QB so far for the lasers, but I will say they've all been skill positions, I think, at least. Not to say that not all football positions are skill positions. Ball handlers. Bo Nix. We did get a kicker, though, early, didn't we? Moving along, gentlemen. Latu. Alvin Kamara, Antonio Gibson, Justin Jefferson, Jonnu Smith, Tua Tagovailoa, Romeo Doubs, Adam Thielen, DeForest Buckner, Deshaun Watson, James Conner, and Diamond Hands O'Dooms. Darius Robinson, Puka Nacua, Hayden Hurst, Max Crosby, Jahan Dotson, L'Jarius Sneed, LeJordan Humphrey, Josh Downs, Chase Brown, Travis Kelce, Michael Parsons, and Malachi Corley. To the Jets. Don't think we've had the pleasure of searching the list for the Jets yet today. That's going to be my friend CJ Stevens. There you go, CJ. We got a couple base, right? Yeah, we got some base out of Select, and we got you the base rated rookie. We need a shiny one, though, right? Quinion Mitchell, Will Levis, Rashad White, Zach Charbonnet, George Kittle, TJ Watt, Derrick Henry, AJ Dillon, Chuba Hubbard, Michael Pittman Jr., Trey Hendrickson, and Malachi Corley again. Let's not say one more word about the Jets. I don't think CJ would be too mad at me. Jets kind of a sleeper team, though. They're loaded, but yet to be determined. A lot of 24 rookies. Yeah, you got a couple nice base cards. I think the Select may have been a concourse. Jalen McMillan, that's a little bit better for you, my friend. Justin Fields, Saquon Barkley, Jeremy Ruckert, Isaiah Simmons, Cameron Jordan, Kyler Murray, Drake London, Aiden Hutchinson, Bryce Young, Jonathan Taylor, and Caleb Williams. Look at this, Jackie. Jackie hit a nice numbered prism out of Mosaic. Wrong size. Where my little guys out? Orange. Headed to our next PSA submission. I think you guys got till the 22nd, I want to say, or 29th, something to that effect, to get the cards in. Of course, if it's a day or two behind, I don't think we're technically known as the toughest people to work with, right? I may or may not have waited a day or two before for Mark to give me an extra card or two. I don't think any of you guys will mind. All right. Tyler Newman, Derek Carr, Ramondre Stevenson, Jordan Addison, Jalen Waddle, Jamar Chase, Rashee Rice, Trayvon Diggs, Lamar Jackson, Josh Jacobs. What do we got here? Candy cane. It is another Joe Milton. Nice one for Dan. This one does look pretty well centered, Dan. Surface looks decent as well. Going out to the New England Patriots. And behind that, I like the color. Give me a Devin Leary. It's a Devin Leary. What the hell? That's some voodoo crap right there, man. I'm going to leave the reverse psychology alone for the evening. Didn't work. I'm sorry, Mike. I totally thought that was going to work too. In my mind, as I was saying it, I was like, oh, wait. You guys just wait. JJ McCarthy right behind there. Going to call the shot. Epic fail. Really nice Milton, though. Congratulations, Dan. Got the laser and the candy cane. I'll take a look at him, Jackie. He was a little top to bottom. But if you want, I can take a look at him. He is top to bottom, though. That's pretty prevalent. And you know what? I can see a dimple right there. So I would, if you're asking me, you're getting free notes right now, I would probably leave this one home. He's also top to bottom and a little left to right on the back. I just hate to see you get an 8 on him, depending who we get, right? Dude's wife chewed him out before he went to work. He's like, all 9s. All right, here we go. Joe Alt, Byron Young, Kyron Williams, Josh Palmer, Christian Wilkins, Levante David, Miles Sanders, Ezekiel Elliott, Tyler Algier, Jameson Williams, Vaughn Miller. Oh, I got excited for a second. It's not a rated rookie. It is a Tajay Spears on the Silver Hollow going to the Titans. I saw no border, no rated rookie border. I got excited for a second. 2 packs left, guys. Yes, sir. And hopefully he has a huge year for you. Not just for the value of the card, but for your team. And the value of the card will help as well, right? Braylon Trice, Austin Eckler, Treylon Burks, Baker Mayfield, Kenneth Walker, Brandon Ayuk, Anthony Richardson, Zach Moss, Sky Moore, Jake Ferguson, Grady Jarrett, and Play Action Herbie. We got all base in that one. Last pack, gentlemen. Not the worst boxes, nothing crazy, but we did get some decent color out of all the every box. Let's see if we can't end it with a bang, though. Coffee, as I like to say. First up, Mason Smith, Minka Fitzpatrick, Jalen Carter, Jalen Hurts, Garrett Wilson, Darius Slayton, Jordan Love, Evan Ingram, Dak Prescott, Bijan Robinson, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and it looks like we are not going to town tonight, gentlemen. But here is how we are ending it. It's going to be Jermaine Burton going out to the Cincinnati Bengals, who I believe is my friend, Mr. David Clark. Not the bingo you were looking for, my friend, but a card nonetheless. I think I got some cards to put up on eBay for you tonight, so I'll probably just throw that in the pile. Unless you tell me otherwise. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. Wish we could have done a little better, but it is what it is. I will be gone for a week. If you got any questions, send them to Mandy. DC will be in town a couple more days than me, but I think he'll be back about the same time. So after late next week, I'd say if you got an issue, send it to Mandy. But I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me. And here is what we had with this one. Jermaine Burton, Caleb Williams. That's what I thought. I'm going to move them over here. You got 2 other ones, little small ones, like one of the cards from Deca. Something else under it. It's over there. There's that Caleb Williams again. Joe Milton. Devin Leary. Sorry, Mike. Malachi Corley. Bo Nix. Brendan Rice. Joe Milton. Chase McClellan. Will Reachard. Dak Prescott. Trevor Lawrence. Curtis Jones. DeMarcus Ware. CJ Stroud. Bo Nix. Kevon Thibodeau. Jaden Daniels. And Patty Mahomes. Thanks again for hanging out with me, guys. Be sure to check out anything else we got going on in the room. Zach has got a Jaden Daniels PSA 9 Prism slab. It's a Green Wave SP Fireworks, I believe. So if you're into that kind of stuff, go show him some love on his line. I think Mr. Whitehouse has a couple more spots left on his Prism Sparkle pack as well. So obviously be a nice hit. And yeah, if you line something while I'm gone, give me a tag. I'll jump in, show you guys some support. Thanks again, gentlemen.